Demetrius Curry, 2008 champ. The position I played was point guard and two guard. Pretty much the time we played with the state, it was a really good experience. I know the year before we got put out by Shaw. It was kind of like a bittersweet feeling. Our senior year was like a whole class of seniors, and we were just determined. We were determined to try to make the Hill proud and really had a chip on our shoulder. And we came out our senior year and just put it all out on the line. And we all kind of went hard at, pushed each other at practice and just went at each other. And every day it was just tough. But we took all of that and we made something special by winning the state championship.
Andre White, number 11, graduated 2008, same year we won state. Played a little bit of everything, a little guard, a little forward. Probably the highlight of the season, I'd say the whole thing. We came off of a tough loss the season before at home, state playoffs, and everybody on the team said we'd be back. So 2007, 2008, it was get back season. That's exactly what we did. Playing right behind the girls in the region. Both of us took regions home. And then playing behind them in the state just made that energy even higher, seeing them play, feeding off them. That was some of the best years. Message to the younger guys, man, when you get this win, I'm saying win, because you're going to win. When you get this win, hold on to it.
I'm Alicia, and we graduated from Glen Hills in 2009. We were the captains,
of the cheerleading team.
yeah. And our fondest memory when the guys won state was just at the very end, like when the buzzer went off, like it was just amazing. Like we all went crazy.
Right.
They played very, very hard, and they really worked hard throughout the season. So that was my fondest memory.
My fondest memory would be probably the same, just experiencing that and seeing the guys work so hard throughout the whole season, just making it to the final end, and it was just a great experience for us as cheerleaders as well. So
yeah, even though we didn't play.
Yeah, we didn't play, but we're a vital part.
Yes, it was a vital part of the memory. It was great.
When we won state, it was 2008. I was the youngest on the team. I was in 10th grade. Man, I ain't play that much, but when they were blowing people out, I'd go in, score my little 4 or 6 points. But the road to state, it was exciting, fun. But we had a lot of fun. Well, the boys and girls, we traveled together. Girls got put out Final Four, but I remember when we won. Man, I just remember running out on the court. Matter of fact, me and Edwin were holding each other when the time was going out. And I remember standing on top of the table, waving my jersey in the air. But it was exciting, watching them play. Terrell, Webby, Reggie, D. Curry, Jahad, Andre, watching all them. And it kind of paved the way for me. Had that mentality my senior year. We lost in League 8, but it was exciting. Guys now, the young guys out there playing now, sure. As I say, as I witness, stay on each other. If somebody lacking on defense, y'all get on them, because that's the same thing that they did to each other. They had fights about, you gonna let this one dude do you up and all this stuff, score this many points on you. Like, stay on each other. You're gonna be hard on each other. It's gonna pay off at the end. It's gonna get easy. I tell you that, in playoffs, it get easy.
With Coach Bowman, I've been here 26 years at Glen Hills High School. And fortunate enough to win a state championship back in 2002, the first team state championship at the school. Also in 2008, the boys won a state championship. We was the only 2 schools, I think, if I'm not mistaken, in the state of Georgia that had the girls and boys in the Final Four. We've been blessed to have some good teams for basketball and football, all sports really, but just having an opportunity to be the athletic director here has been a very good experience. You have to make sure that the athletes are serious about their classwork, as well as playing their particular sport. The wrestling teams have done very well over the years. We've had very good wrestlers that came through and did a super job. I think at that time, Coach McCall was coaching them. The different teams, there's just so many of them, I can't remember all of them at this point, but it's a great experience to have the opportunity to even just play for a state championship. But during that time, we actually played for it and won a state championship. There's a total difference because you're going to have kids committed to working not only in the classroom but on the court. And it's the same with the guys. The year the guys won the 2008 state championship, they had at least 4 guys that went Division I, and we had several girls as well that go Division I. But having those type of players that are dedicated in the classroom and on the court really make your job easy as a coach and as an AD.